So this is our deck for this video. Now I did make one small change since my previous video, which I will show you in a quick second. If you like this series, please consider liking and subscribing. It will let you know when more videos are available. I also do some combo videos, so be sure to check those out. Now the one change we made since last time, we're adding a copy of Citadel Whale to the deck, and we're taking out a copy of Yugioh. We previously were running two, but in theory now, since we have two copies of Foolish Burial Goods, it gives us 3 chances to search for Yugioh instead of only having 2, which we have to draw. So there's some versatility in Foolish Burial Goods. It's kind of a wild card for all our level 5 or higher water monsters. So that's why I'm putting in Citadel Whale. It's a fun card. I've played it before. You can special summon it by tributing 2 water monsters from your hand or graveyard. And once it's on the field, if one of your water monsters is targeted by a card effect, Citadel Whale will negate that effect and destroy the card. So it's pretty fun. Nobody knows what it does, so you can jank people out a little bit. That's the one change we made. Now, I will say, we never draw Foolish Burial Goods. We almost never draw it. We always draw the Ice Bearer, even though I'm pretty sure by the power of math, we should be drawing the Foolish Burial Goods more often, but I'm pretty sure I've drawn Ice Barrier 7 or 8 times, and I've drawn the Foolish Burial Goods maybe twice. So we're overdue for drawing the Ice Barrier trap. So we'll see how it goes in these games. Anyway, thank you for watching, and check out the games. Alright, we are going first, and we have the amazing Rip 3 cards combo. Let's see if we can get it to work. I see a hang here, so I'll pause it for you, because this is a replay you don't see, but I felt a hang on the summon, so he probably has some way to negate this effect. So we also feel it after the effect resolves, which means it has to be an imperm, because if it was an Ash would only hang on the search, and then afterwards he wouldn't get another hang. So the only hand trap I'm aware of, I guess it could be something that exiles from the graveyard, like a crow, a DD crow, but I feel like it's probably imperm. And there's not really much we have to change about the combo. If he has imperm, we're just going to play it out, see what he interrupts. So let's keep playing. Do the regular search. Summon. Yeah, see, so here's the Ash. So I know, now that he's Ashed, I still know that he has an imperm. So even though I know yet, because obviously we know from when the hang was that he couldn't just have an Ash, he has to have something else too. So I think it's probably an imperm. I mean, this is a replay, so you know I know what it is now, but when I was playing I thought it was an imperm. And really there's nothing I have to do differently from normal, just keep playing the combo out, see what he interrupts. And he does the smart thing here. He's got an imperm, and he stops us from getting our toad. So we're 1 negate down, but combo doesn't really care too much. Now he's actually down 3 cards. This actually makes our search here for Mermail even better. Now he's only got 3 cards in hand. We're gonna put him down to 1. So summon the Coral Enemy. Got exactly 5 water monsters in the graveyard. Mermail, activate. And you see the last 2 cards are a copy of Terraforming and a copy of Limited Removal. So I do not know what this deck is, but we're gonna rip the last card from his hand. So that'll solve our problems. If he has no cards, how can he win, right? And summon our Megalo. We don't have to clear our board. Normally we would have to make a Mistar Boy to make space, but because our Toad got negated, we actually have enough space to do this without giving up our battle phase. So we gotta leave Mermail on the board. We gotta keep our battle phase for the next turn. Lapis Dragon gonna summon itself. We're gonna make the Hulk of Fibrax. Get our level 1 tuner, Fishfork. And now that we have that, we can make the Trishula banish his last card from his hand, which I will show you. Boom. Okay, so his last card was Memories of Hope. So another spell. Seems like a very spell heavy deck. Haven't seen a single monster card. Now, we do have the imperm, but we don't have a way to set the Abyss Scale unless we want to give up our... Okay, so this card is searching for a Numeron card. So I don't know if you know the Numeron deck. my understanding of it is they have a field spell, it activates, and then they summon like a bunch of, they summon 4 XD monsters, and each time one attacks, the rest of them double their attack points. So basically the first 2 will blow up, and then the next one will have like 4,000 attack points, the next one will have like 8,000 attack points, and then you die. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna get rid of my battle phase here as quick as possible. This effect normally would draw us a card, but because I did it in response, it missed timing, so we don't get the extra card. But I really wanted to make sure I could negate this. So we're gonna give up our battle phase, make Baron. Again, showing off why Baron is so great. He activates this. Gonna activate the effect of Numeron Calling, which is gonna special summon the Numeron monsters. So we're gonna stop that. And we lost our battle phase. So we're gonna give up the Baron since his negate's gone. And we're gonna use Diva to summon Baron again. So I'll show you how we do that. Just Diva, get Prince. Now keep in mind we have lost our battle phase, so we can't get lethal here. And we're gonna get our Baron back. Here you go, Baron back on the field, get his negate back. So we got Nominee negate. Really shouldn't be anything he can draw that could stop us from getting a play next turn. So didn't have to use Baron's negate. But because our opponent didn't use this card, it's unlikely that he'd be able to stop us. We're gonna get Megalo because we can do 2 attacks and get lethal. So Baron showing off why he's so great. Baron is an amazing card. And there you go, lethal. And look what we drew. Ice Barrier. Always drawing the Ice Barrier. Alright, let's check out our opponent's deck list. Alright, here's the opponent's deck list. Running so many hand traps. Running a lot of field spell searches. A lot of Golem, Kaiju effects. So this is kind of a control deck. They wanna disrupt our board, summon their Numeron monsters, and basically OTK us. But managed to stop it. They ran out of cards. Alright, that's that game. And let's go on to the next one. Okay, we got the Diva, we got the Swap Frog. So we also have Foolish Burial. So first time we drew it, we're going to activate this. Looks like he's got a Max C. Luckily we have Call by the Grave, so Max C get negated. This was to bait an Ash, not to bait a Max C. But looks like we got a Max C out of his hand. Alright, so we don't think there's an Ash, so we're gonna just continue. And now we've got our combo. I can fast forward this for you guys. Alright, so now we got Toad on field. Let's see what they got in hand. Looks like we got some interesting cards here. We got Lightning Storm, which would have wiped our whole board, and we got Galaxy Photons. So we've seen this deck before. We're gonna make a spell negate. Just kidding. We're gonna make Abyssalacia. We don't have the spell negate in hand, but we do have the ability to make Baron. So let's see what happens. Our goal here is negate with Toad first. Once Toad has negated, we can, in response, make the Baron, because we need to have a negate on field. Like, without a negate, we're not feeling safe. So we're gonna make the Formula Synchron once we have priority, so we get the card draw. This will give us something to discard with Abyssalacia. We are giving up our battle phase, but we've spoken about this before. Giving up the battle phase doesn't matter if you're in a completely dominating position. Alright, activating Galaxy Trance, a normal spell. We're going to negate this. This would summon 2 monsters from his deck. We don't want that. We still have the ability to pop a face up. So we're going to pop this Galaxy Wizard. So he doesn't get to activate it, since it is an ignition effect. And that's game. So opponent completely dominated. We got rid of every card they had. Okay, let's show off their deck list. Alright, here's the opponent's Photon Galaxy deck list. we got some pretty typical Photon Galaxy cards. You got the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. We got the Galaxy Soldiers. I've seen people saying in the comments that this deck probably needs some support to be good. You know, our opponent's running for triple Forbidden Droplet, triple Lightning Storm, like triple Max C. Like, they're doing their best here, but this deck just doesn't have really strong one-card plays. It's asking for some help. Alright, that's their deck, and let's check out the next game. Alright, we got Diva, we got Toad. We're gonna do the Toad first, because you want to check if they have Ash or anything like that. We don't see a hang, so we're pretty happy. We're not going to make Toad here. We're going to just do our regular combo. Now we do have to modify it a little bit because we got Ronin Toad. We got extra monsters in the graveyard, so summon Moon Glacia is a little bit extra. So basically what we did to modify it is we didn't draw the Lapis Dragon. We didn't search for Lapis Dragon. We searched for Moon Glacia, and we used the Toad and the Diva instead to make Hulk 5Rex. So a little bit different. You got to pay attention to how many waters you got in the graveyard. Our opponent is got some sort of jank here. Got Jelly Cannon, got Duel Worm. I don't know what this deck is. Cybers of some kind. Making our Toad. And we're gonna make because we searched this because we're gonna make Abyss Glacia. And Abyss Glacia will be able to pop the face up. And we can equip it with this to have a spell negate, because we need a Mermail monster. Alright, so solid board. Hulk can make we're doing this, so yeah, we're going to make Ronin, so we got another negate with Toad. Well, we can use this on the field. Alright, so we're going to pop that. And end the turn. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Gonna just activate this. We don't really need these monsters in hand, so just see what we draw. Well, what do you know? Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier, we always draw it. We get some sort of curse. But we get the win anyway. Not bad, not bad. Alright, thanks for watching the games. But before we wrap this up, let's check out our opponent's deck list. Alright, here's the deck. Got some Digitrons, got some hand traps. I don't know what this is. This is some sort of Link exclusive deck. Share the Pain. Running some interesting removal. Fiendish Chains. This must be some sort of budget list. So many one-of cards. Not going to get a lot of consistency with that. Got a lot of Link monsters here. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this. This card I know is quite strong, but I don't really know what the rest of this deck is doing. I haven't seen it before, so very interesting. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and have a good night.